Hey there, everybody. I'm starting a brand new mixed tournament. Which is the Nocturne mix. So it involves cards from Nocturne and cards which match the features of Nocturne, I guess, which I don't really know what those are. I mean, there's extra supply piles, that's one. And then, of course, I mean, there's just the mechanics that are in Nocturne, but those are mostly unique to Nocturne. Sort of generic mechanic, like, I guess, paint. Like durations, and then obviously extra supply piles, and then I don't know what the other ones are that are considered like thematically nocturnal. I haven't read like a description of it. So okay, the sculpture is obviously quite good here. Lighthouse, I mean, I don't know if you have a 5/2, probably okay. Let's see the druid. Yeah, it's an all right druid. There's no trashing, so can do some druid stuff to help. Naturally, obviously, Young Witch can do it. I mean, Young Witch is not that good for the attack here, but pretty okay for its menagerie interactions. Sculptor's like really good here. I'm gonna go Lighthouse Tracker. I still don't know that I want a Young Witch that much. But it's like okayish. Or it may be okayish if you like think you're gonna get a curse hit in, or if you need to gain one in order to do a menagerie draw or some such thing. Otherwise, I don't know, you can do Orchard with like everything, and then you can do, I don't know, that may get us pretty close to a 3 pile, to be honest, if we both do it. And then Druid, I'm not sure about Druid. It's like probably okay. I don't know, the Earth Gift part is pretty nice. And then the Field's Gift is sort of a thing you can fall back on, which is reasonable. Yeah, I mean, my Sculptor, I don't know if I'll ever play Sculptor for silver since I already have one. I mean, I may end up doing it, but not impossible. Gain another silver. Okay. It would be nice if this silver gain was getting me to, say, not that big a deal to have multiple silvers. I really don't know how much building is worth doing here, to be totally frank. I think a little bit is worthwhile. More druids is a little, me, a bit questionable. So like I can play on here, but it's not that valuable to play on, in my opinion. I don't think I want to top deck it. Maybe if I had top decked both of them, I would have drawn. Or no. A little bit of... There's my first orchard point. I guess you could get a... That seems fine. It's a good turn. Nice hit here. Provides a pilgrimage. It seems reasonable. Oh, that's rough. That's really rough. That silvers. I could get a druid. I mean, there are a few different ways to go for this play. I know it doesn't attack. I understand. I understand the nature of what I'm doing there. Obviously, I didn't get too terribly far through that shuffle either, which is not good. Goodbye, Night Watchman. Another menagerie. This is sort of a pain. Let's do that. Okay. This is pretty good. This is like 3 coppers or something bottom deck. Maybe not 3, but quite a few. So it's going to be a good shuffle to trigger. Or a fairly happy shuffle to trigger. This gift is pretty weak. Assume another sculptor. Okay. Okay. turn. Like, I could have taken another silver, but I just don't think I want it. I think I'm probably overbuilding here. Like, that seems not super ambiguous, to be honest. Like, I'm pretty clearly overbuilding. But whatever. I think you could probably be greening some by now. There's still some orchard stuff to do. Right now I have Blessed Villages and Sculptors. And I mean, I must have some, oh, menageries. Menageries. So let's see what happens. That's a bit sad. Well, no, that's fine. Really, it's fine. Let's get that next turn. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have a lot of silvers. Guess that's gonna be my situation. Having a lot of silver. Get an iron. Okay. That went well, actually, I think. Pretty well. I feel like. I don't know. What do I know? If I can get... Yeah, I mean, as long as I'm provincing and buying, playing some of my gainers, I feel okay about my chances here. Obviously, I could lose. I feel fine about the chances anyway. Pilgrimage. Look at their sculptor, and that's a nice little... Got some good hits here. What did we take? Another... can't be an ironmonger. Or it probably shouldn't be an iron. Could be another blessed. Just to... Well, I can't really use that now. Okay. How much money do I have? 13? I can do this thing as this. Yeah, let's go ahead and double. Yeah, we get a wisp. There's a lot of the draw. Here we go. Probably can get a menagerie activation out of the blessed or the artisan. So I think we still have Lighthouse Druid. Or kind of low hanging fruits of the orchard. I don't know where the ironmongers sit exactly. I may need one of those. Should be able to figure this out. I have 18, 20. I only have 3 orchards still. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have ironmonger. I guess possibly they could just deny ironmonger if they wanted. Seems sort of unlikely. Still don't have lighthouse. Good little activation for them. I don't know if they'll buy a druid to get that orchard. I'm not really sure what my last 5 cards are at all. I don't think it's useful. Oh, apparently just a bunch of blessed villages. Here's a little something. There's 4. Okay. Let's keep. Ooh, okay. We could. I don't know. It's a little hard to be sure of. Exactly. I could get another menagerie activation, right? That's possible. But it's also possible that it just doesn't really do much. I guess we should try it. I mean, if the top card isn't copper, it's pretty nice. Yeah. That's always a risk. Because now I think I did have double. 6, 9, 11. Well, I guess I still have double. So it's not that big of a deal. 6, 8, 9, 11, 14. In fact, I can even just get the lighthouse still. And then double. Which looks like a lot of points to try and overcome. I mean, he has some orchards that they can do, but I don't think that many. This gives me 5 problems. And now I'm like couple away on Druid, a couple away on Tracker, a couple away on Young Witch. Or Orchard, which I can do those. I mean, I probably won't have to though. They would have to hit bunch of. This is not very good though. This is at least a Duchy gain. I mean, I guess a Duchy gain doesn't change it too much. That's pretty much all they did. This is at least a Orchard thing, which is a little better than a Duchy, I guess. I mean, if they have enough time, they can get there. Obviously, I'm not at Menagerie's not activating here, so. So now they're one away from Young Witch. I don't know the status of the other ones. Like, they must already have Menagerie and I think Ironmonger. Maybe not Blessed Village. No, I don't have 5 of those. Or 6 of those. They're not there on Druid. They're not there on Tracker. They don't have any trackers. There's just one away on Druid, one away on Young Witch. They can score 8 here pretty easily. Maybe they can win. I guess 14 win. Oh, no. They're already done with the Young Witch now. Okay. Because I don't have 2. They're done with Young Witch, so they could do the Druid pretty easily. I don't know. I mean, there's quite a few draws that I could top deck that would win right now. But definitely, they're going to make up a little bit of ground here. It's a Tracker, okay. They're just going to double Duchy, or they're going to go like Duchy Orchard. Is that already a win? They could have. Oh, that was a losing tie, I guess. If they gained a Druid off this Urskiff, they would have had a losing tie. I think. I could very easily still lose this. I don't know what their next set of turn is likely to have. But they're just doing trackers, which I think is maybe a little weird. Compared to Druid, I mean, I don't know, Duchy Druid or something. All right. So we were fortunate there, I think, to hit 8. I mean, there were quite a few outs, but not like a lot of things that could have failed to hit 8 as well. Oh wait. Whoops. Forgot to generate the key. Bum, bum, bum. This is just a 4-game match, so we have both travelers. I didn't get the happy pouch draw here, where you pick up peasant page and then I like a 3. I didn't even know you get on the 3, but it would be better than nothing. All right, you could drag your gladiator silver, I think would be reasonable. So this board lacks draw. Sort of. I guess not really if you get the teacher. A plus card on page or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna open page peasant. See if they get the happy 4-3 or not. Or like the 5-2 with pouch also works for that. This here again is drawing all the buy with goes for a crypt. I don't like crypt opening, but whatever. Here's the 5 with all of the buys again. Or not the 5. I had $3 with all the buys. It's 2 peasants. Okay. I wish I had a sculpt. I wish I hit 5. And I guess will be for next shuffle. Hopefully not too big of a crypt for them. I don't know. Or at bottom deck, that would be fine too. He did auto buy when he wanted to play more treasure. Hopefully just one more treasure. I'm assuming that was the meaning of that. They must be having some connection issues. Here I got some buy fine. I think I do like a crypt at some point, but not sure when. This isn't very good. Not gonna lie. This conclave, I guess I can take a conclave now. Like, okay. Phew. Could have been scary. Do I want the gold? I don't know. I guess I could have gained the gold with the hero as well. I'm going to keep pages for now. I'm not particularly worried about keeping encampments deck. So, ooh, hit him with the hard treasure hunter. That's cool. I support that. They could go encampment plunder. I guess they get another crypt. Oh no, there wasn't. That wasn't really there. Okay. Another gold. I think it's either got to be sculptor or page. Or not sculptor or crypt. Got my champion. My plan long term is to like put plus cards on page or something. I think. I don't know. Don't like the silver buy. Not a great crypt for them. They buy a sculptor. I don't think I really want another conclave. That seems pretty bad. I mean, unless it gives me something nice to buy here, it seems pretty bad. I do want a teacher. This looks pretty good. Now I'll default keep this thing. Assume they'll gain a plunder. Okay, they didn't. What I get for assuming. I'm gonna take a page and buy a plunder. We haven't touched knights. I don't know if maybe, I don't know, Josephine doesn't look too appealing sitting there on the top. Do they have a champion? Where's the, I think one page on default keep. This is a better crypt, a little better crypt for them. I'm just doing this to make the crypt as big as possible. As soon as I find that teacher, we can start having some turns, I think. I get another silver. Don't know about that. This is for knights, which is like, it's like strictly a museum play. Not a very exciting one, in my opinion. The Destry is pretty nice, I think. 2-point and the draw, I think, is pretty good. Josephine was terrible. And Molly was terrible. Sylvie's pretty bad. Anna, I'll take Anna. Let's take a copper. Call teacher. I'm gonna put plus card on the pages. It's not actually completely clear to me whether I should have taken Campman over a page there, but so this could be like a peasant. I think now I can take the gold. I got the 2 useful knights. I mean, Sylvia has some uses, I guess. They haven't even played there. That's rough. It's not their fault, but it's rough. I can either get the peasant now. Okay. Really don't need a province. But I might do it anyway. I don't know if I have a page down in here. There might be one. There's like a disciple down in here. Files aren't running. Need to keep these. Yeah, I think we execute. Okay. It's rough. Can I get estates now? Probably. Like estate plunder. I don't know if I'm quite to that. I didn't count it out. Maybe I was, but yeah, I was if I hadn't trashed. Well, we'll just do it in a second. Can't really click these very well. I should have counted instead of just auto trashing with instead of auto trashing with whatever. Well, this was a little less money than I could have made. Should be enough. I need it. Why did I? So that's that. Another kingdom. This has Hermit Market Square. Though it also has just Secret Cave and then page stuff, I suppose. I don't know. I haven't played Hermit Market Square in quite a while. I know how it works. I don't know if I could do it correctly. I mean, I think uncontested, I could do it correctly. Without probably messing it up. But and tested, I'm not as sure. Trashing non-victory card. Oh, I don't have. I was gonna buy enhance for this thing, but I guess I could do it on the necro if I wanted to. Actually, maybe he'll let me undo to the. Maybe I should do it on the necro. The question is, do you want the page or not? I don't know if the page really. I guess the necro also helps you activate, and I got rid of it, but whatever. Go hermit. Great, I think. Don't know if it's right or not. So they're keeping the necro. I mean, if you win the hermit split real big, probably just do okay. This is not gonna probably win it that big. Now they're doing that. I don't even know if the wishes matter, to be totally frank. All right, so we didn't end up, you know, nobody has some terrific market square capabilities that are that impressive. He has some silvers, if that's good or not. The warrior. I don't have a warrior. I also don't have, like, again, like I said, I can't actually activate the land. I need to. Getting more market squares is not that exciting. Enhancing something could be nice. This is where let's get a little bit more complicated. I suppose. I mean, at some point, the pages are very low, which that could be a pile. Certainly. I don't think they have any madmen. There go the market squares. I mean, I guess I'm going to just blow up the next time I draw a madman. Or try to. So the pages are so low. I don't think he can blow up in a turn. Oh, yeah, whatever. That's fine. I mean, they did get their madman, so maybe they just win. They don't need that much. Okay. Maybe they just win. I don't know if they have the the money for it or not. Lowering helps me if they're not winning. It just makes it easier for me. Yeah, this is, if you're not winning, this is really bad. Or you need to score at least. I mean, just dropping them is really bad if you're not scoring anything. That's not gonna work out. Probably I lowered too far. It may have even had, a win. I don't know. But yeah, like dropping them to 2. What is the? That's just like, I mean, that's just resigning basically. Like I don't even have to play out all this stuff. I won't play out all the gold stuff because it's sort of, I'll just do 1. It's just sort of like didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say he made that. I mean, I don't know. He may have had a win on his turn, to be honest, because I lowered him pretty far. But I certainly, what he did made it for me just trivial. Like even if I hadn't found Madman, pretty likely. Here's the. This one. Just a little bit of draw. Well, there would be a lot of draw, but they're in a village, so it turns into just a little bit of draw. You want to remake probably Courtier, and then Dens, and then I don't know. I mean, you can do other. There's like a few different things you can do, but none of them are like super good. Like you can't play a bunch of knights. That's not really realistic. You could go for market squares, I guess, over silvers. Because of, I don't know, it's probably a reasonable way to build economy here. The the only bad part is the like harder to buy dens on this very next shuffle, right? Is the challenge. But other than that, it's pretty good. Might be doable to go for a. This might just be enhanced in gain gold, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I just want a few market squares. You don't need a bunch. I mean, you want at least 3. Then I guess you can start enhancing. Something like Crypt is pretty good. I think. Maybe. Let's draw the other den. Is enhance exact or up to? Up to. Okay. It might be useful with golds here. We'll just have to see. I'm ahead in the golds. A little ahead in trashing. For sure. So here's a question of whether I want gold or no gold, I guess is the... Because I can remake that into... Depending on what they do, they may be able to win the den split here. Maybe just end up with... Okay, it's not going to be the split. I don't think you want to enhance copper to a state. That looks pretty not good to me. Okay. All right, now we're greening. I thought about crypt, but I think we just green. Maybe there's time for crypting, but like double province for a couple turns without too much work, I think, and then I think I have like 6 of the gold, something like that. He's going into the castles, which I don't really like too much. The timing here. I could go in now. I'm done with the remake, so I could probably get... I'm sure I could, if I wanted to, get like... Oh, sorry, that was probably incredibly loud. I could probably get... I mean, if he takes crumbling, that is. I could get small, haunted, and opulent. I could. I don't think I ought to, but I could. I don't think werewolf's gonna help. I think silver's gonna help much. Maybe he's just stuck, but I can believe that he's just stuck. All right, so we gotta think here. We can go enhance. We can double province, do the. I mean, we could even triple province, right? But I think that's quite the play. Let's do. This should be a double pretty easily. At some point, well, it'll be a while before we run out of gold. Hopefully, at the end of the game. This is just tough. Like getting crumbling small there isn't that good, and then not playing a lot of dens. There's no reason to play further here. I can save a goal by just buying outright this time. I mean, I guess I could have tried to triple, but this seems pretty good. Since I had the the 3 dens. So now my turns are gonna get a little worse, but still like province, double province, or double province, something like that. You can buy Hane, but it's just there's not gonna be time. I don't think. Well, I got a copper. This is double with it enhances, I guess. Because 10 doesn't work for. So now we probably won't get double. We may even totally miss. But I think there's another gold down in here, so I think we probably will still have 1 province. This is actually like kind of a neat little deck of these 4 or 5 things. I don't know that I played one that's quite like this with enhanced before. It's pretty interesting, in my opinion. It's too many. You get them all. I guess no trigger and replace the gold is probably the highest odds of getting to province again the next turn. That's all we have to do. So we have 6 cards. I mean, I guess he could werewolf, so that might change things. But at this point, it looks like I'll have 6 cards to find 2 golds. I'm not sure exactly where the gold count is at right now. Envy would be pretty funny, actually. Envy would potentially stop me. Still not guaranteed, just because I already have 1 copper in hand, so 3 golds would also work. But what if they have opulent? Like, if they have opulent, that's pretty nice to go to grand, I think. Probably pretty nice. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for him to score. Kills the dwarf. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. So 4-0. Thanks everyone for watching. And thank you. I don't know. I don't have another thank you. I don't know why I said that. But I'll see you later.